I made a mistake and I set my stupid live stream for 9:30 instead of 8:30. I'm such a moron sometimes. Hey, Remy. Is it cold where you are? It's freaking 19 degrees here this morning. I'm not even going to ask you because I bet you everybody's seen that slap that was heard around the world. That was something, wasn't it? Man, was he mad. Oh, did it snow there? Oh, 2-hour delay. Hey, life rewinded. Holy nipples outside. I love you. You are so hilarious. I know, right? I know. You know what? I had I had thought I set my live for 8:30, and then when I went to check, it was set for 9:30, so I had to change it, and I just went live. I didn't even wait until the reminder came up. The notification's not going to come up. Hey, Sun Dancer. Sweetie, Gemma. I love this because I can see everybody. I can talk to everybody. Let me see. What is going on here? Well, that wasn't staged, and it wasn't staged thing is that Will was laughing when Jada looked. Oh, I know. She looked mad, didn't she? Chris Rock declined making a police report. I mean, it was shocking. The whole thing was like really shocking. I thought it was like a skit. At first, I thought it was a skit, but then it was like, no. You could see her face. She is not a happy camper. Maybe maybe Chris Rock should have cleared it with them before he made jokes about somebody's wife. I don't know. But I mean, that's what, they do at the Oscars. They roast people. I thought it was yeah, I thought it was a staged, like a staged thing. And then then it wasn't like, then Chris Rock looked really uncomfortable. It was like, no, it wasn't staged. He was very uncomfortable. Hey, Carlos, how are you doing? Oh, are you I have to go to the store, and I'm not looking forward to it. Yeah, especially she has alopecia. And after what he said about her at the Oscars 2016. See, I don't know. What did he say at the Oscars 2016? I see. I was totally lost with that. Samara, you coming up? Life Rewinded, you coming up? I'm going to put the link in chat in case you guys want to come up and have some fun. It's like some fun, not craziness. Oh, let me link that or pin it. Yeah, pin it. There we go. That's pinned to the top, the chat. In case anybody wants to come up, you're welcome. I don't think Chris knew he was. making G.I. Jane. Oof. Was it right that he said that probably not, but we'll cross the line 100%? Everything is so politically correct now that comedians will be censored. That's an issue. Um, hmm. I well see what happened. Someone come up here and tell me what happened in 2016 because I have no clue. I mean, I know all about what happened last night, but what happened in 2016? Have no clue. Um, I think the whole politically correct thing is being ruined for all of us, to be honest with you. We all have to be politically correct. And God forbid you make a mistake. You could never be forgiven for making a mistake. So it doesn't even matter if you apologize or, um, it doesn't matter. And the people that are going to forgive you, that are going to, if the people that aren't, hey, girly.
Hey, Carla.
So what
Good
happened in
morning.
2016?
He said something like, in 2016, something like, I don't exactly remember the exact quote, but he said, remember when she made the she made the statement that they should boycott the Oscars because black people are not recognized enough? Like she had that whole big thing that year.
I don't
She felt
remember.
like they're not recognized enough in the industry, which I kind of agree with that. But he said, "Oh, I don't think we'll see Jada here because we have a better chance of seeing Jada here. Like I have a better chance of seeing Rihanna's underwear because we both were not invited." He
Oh,
said it a lot funnier than that.
well, he
just
is funny. That's what he
Yeah.
is. He's a comedian. Yes,
I
that
had
joke.
the best meme was somebody put everybody hates Chris, and it's like Will punching him in the face.
Yeah, that I think that took him by. But did you see his face afterwards?
Yeah, I thought it was fake too until I heard him.
Well, I heard the slap. Like
I
first of
don't know
all,
if it was
but
a
then I
slap
thought
or a
this is
punch.
this. I don't. Well, it looked like a slap to me, but it. Like after I saw the shock on his face and how uncomfortable he was afterwards, I was like, "Ooh,
Yeah,
I don't
and
think
then
this
after
is gonna
what he
be."
said, keep my wife's name out of your effing mouth.
Yeah, that was
And
bad.
then he said it twice. I was like, damn, this is no joke.
Hi, my pal Sal.
It was crazy, man. It was really crazy.
It's been a crazy weekend, hasn't it?
Yeah, he's worse than he'll never hear the end of it. He's worse than what Kanye did to Taylor Swift, I think. I mean, come on, like even in his speech he said like we have to they do like I understood what he was saying, like they endure so much.
Uh-huh.
But and I'd hate to be an actor because you can't do anything. You can't even walk out of your house. But this is the price you pay for fame, like, and you're a billionaire for Christ's sake.
Exactly. You got the money, so like I have a hard time feeling sorry for them.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I have a real hard time feeling sorry for those people because it's
I
not.
don't think Chris meant it though. Like, I don't think he put her coming out with the alopecia at part to GI Jane. It was more about GI Jane because it was a horrible movie and she had the haircut. she's still beautiful. Like,
He sure did bitch smack him.
oof.
I don't think he expected it. He did not see that coming. I think, well, he saw him coming up to him. I don't think he expected him to get, I don't think he, and then afterwards he tried to make a joke out of it and say, I just got bitch slapped by Will Smith. And then Will, once he got back to his seat, was keep her effing, my wife's effing name out of your effing mouth.
Oof.
And then the
What do you?
whole place was quiet.
Yeah, and then I posted another video because during the commercial break, Denzel Washington ran over to him. Then Bradley Cooper, and then somebody else. I forget who the other person was.
Over to
Oh,
Will Smith.
Tyler Perry.
Over to Will Smith.
Yeah, like during the commercial break, you could see them like they're all with them, like, you know. What did you see about that boy?
Oh, yeah. Samara and I wanted to talk about that today, but I'm going to say one thing about that. And Samara agrees with me too. People are posting. You mean the 14-year-old that fell out of that
Yeah,
ride?
well, I didn't post a video like somebody else. It's disgusting. I just posted a picture and you could see everything that's wrong.
Right.
Like you could see where he's
Hey,
the
Samara.
Good morning.
hey,
Hey, good morning.
Hey,
hey,
Go
Nellie.
ahead.
Nellie.
I don't want to interrupt.
no, you could go ahead.
Oh no, I wanted to know what your thoughts on it were because I know that a couple people put up the entire video.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that they did that until somebody in my comment section told me.
Mm.
And of course my dumb ass had to go look at it.
Oh,
And I
hey,
can't even. Not only it was the reaction and what she said while it was going on, and then I played it 36 times. I'm like, what?
who did? Who are we talking about? Should I
Well,
guess?
yeah, you can guess.
It's Laura.
Wow, how did you know that?
That's what. Yeah, but she says that we're vile. Okay.
Right? But it was a commentary,
Hi, Shaz.
like
It's good to see
my
you. Hi,
my
Nellie.
my video is just a still picture just showing his restraints and how clearly visible you could see that the shoulders are not coming down, the harness in the middle is on his belly, not at the crotch. He even did you hear the dad's interview? The
No.
dad said, the dad said, my son knew his seat wasn't in and he was a nervous wreck and there was nothing he could do about it. So he turned to his friends and said, um, if I don't make it, please tell my parents I love them. And the
Oh
friends laughed.
no.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm not kidding. Like, it's coming up. Yep. On the way up,
Oh
he felt it
wow.
come up and he was trying to get it back down. It wouldn't lock.
I know I saw that still picture of it and it didn't come down over his stomach like and why didn't they check?
Because they were too busy flirting with the girls. Didn't you hear them in the beginning of the
Yeah.
video? They're
Yeah.
flirting with those girls that are 2 seats away from him.
Hmm. My
But
goodness.
she didn't even like pause the sound or make it lower. Like you see him come out and he slams to the floor, and her commentary was like, he flew the fuck out of that seat. I was like, not even like, oh my God. Like, I would, no shock or like sorrow in her tone. None.
Because she doesn't
Zero.
have any empathy.
Nope.
Hey, Cassie B, good morning. Thanks, Remy. That was nice of you. No, she doesn't have any empathy, especially for a 14-year-old boy who just lost his life on an amusement ride.
Oh my God. I was just so, I wish I never would have known that she played it because,
Well, she wasn't the only one. Somebody else played it too, and I left a comment underneath. I was really upset that they played the entire thing. Then they played it in slow motion.
Hey, Kathy.
oh
Yeah,
my,
I actually didn't see the slow motion one, but I went because I read the title and I went over there and I thought to myself, surely she's not going to post the video. Yes, she did. She sure did. Posted it right start to finish. And I wished I would never seen it because that was hard to watch. I
She
was
showed an entire autopsy photo. She doesn't get it. I have a few choice words for her regarding her crack on domestic violence.
yeah,
Oh, please come up
I
and
was
say
gonna
them.
point out all the things she's done. Remember the List family, the young kid, he was
Yes,
15,
yeah.
and the funeral that she went to.
yes.
Okay, before that, she posted the 15-year-old's picture, which the media refused to release because then you
He's
can't
young.
play that. Sorry, that's my husband. Uh, you the media refused to release because he's a minor, and she stole the picture off one of the family members' Facebook.
Oh,
Oh,
wow. I
oh,
didn't know
okay,
that.
but we're vile.
Yeah, right. I know. That's what I'm saying. And then she did the kid that was stuck in the mat's
Hey, Tim.
autopsy photo.
Oh, I did hear about that, but I didn't see the pictures, thank goodness. Why,
Then
why did, okay, keep, go ahead, keep going.
then the Cash Gurning with the mother.
Yep.
I mean, she's so reckless. It's all for shock value. But the thing is, like, I think her and Molly put these things out to go viral.
I
But
see.
nobody's gonna watch a 2-hour live to go viral. So you're stupid. You don't even know what you're doing.
How about when she posted the video of that woman peeing in the guy's mouth on
Oh,
stage?
that's gross.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So gross.
Didn't she post the rainforest, the one that Logan got in trouble, the suicide in the forest?
Oh, I didn't, I don't know if she did that.
No, I never saw that.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not sure if
okay.
it was her or Molly.
One of the
Oh,
two.
I don't know.
It's all for
Um,
it's all for clicks and views. You know
Yeah,
that.
but Carla, when you start your video out with an hour and a half rant about the drama community and how much we weeble wobble and every fucking thing else, and then you play it, you're not gonna get a viral video out of it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Nope. No.
Because the first hour ain't nobody gonna know who you know, Life Rewinded and Carla and Misbehaving is. You know what I mean?
See,
Yeah,
CK,
seriously.
did Laura post that one? The suicide Japan hanging that we were talking about? Do you know?
I think I heard someone posted that, but I don't know if it was Laura. I can't say that it was Laura, but
Luckily, I didn't see that one, but I heard about it. About was it Paul Logan?
I think it was Jake. I'm not sure. One of them.
Oh, can you get rid of Daddy?
yeah, I just
Suck,
got him. I got him.
Daddy sucker,
Yeah,
Daddy sucker.
got him. Got him.
Did you guys see Shannon video?
The
No,
parody,
Oh my god, it was so
it
funny, wasn't it?
was hilarious.
I
Oh my
didn't
god, I
see
could
it.
not stop laughing. I could
Oh
not.
my gosh.
When she took a bite of the
What, the
burrito,
submarine sub or
oh,
whatever. Oh my gosh. Did
so
you see it,
funny.
Samara? It was huge.
No.
Oh my
She
God.
plays Molly. She's in a car. She plays Molly.
Hey,
Then
Millie.
She
she
plays Princess.
next to him she plays Princess, and then in the back seat she plays Jay for Jaundice.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would really like to
Do
see
you
that.
want me to play it? Because I don't
Yeah,
think it
Yeah,
would strike me if I
yeah.
played
Can
it.
you?
Let me
No,
yeah.
she won't.
let me see if I can find it, and I'll play it. I
Okay.
can play videos. I just can't figure out how to post a picture.
I had no idea she did that too, CK. She also asked her daughter if she wanted to see a man blow his brains out on TV. That's right. I remember that video. Luckily, I didn't watch it, but I didn't know she offered for her child to see it.
See, I don't watch her. I see her on the
I
clip
don't watch her
channels.
either. Didn't she also try to want to pretend that she committed suicide and then
Yeah, I posted that video.
Yeah.
That's why she called me a weeble wobble.
say that,
Oh, we
okay.
will wobble. Well, that hurt.
Pre-surgery fat girl.
I swear, Princess, this war.
Okay, hang on, guys.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna mute.
We put it on here. On here. It's so funny. Oops. Shoot. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. Okay. I gotta share it. Share screen. Okay.
Good morning, Sandy.
I swear, Princess, this war. It's so awful.
You got to hit mute, Carla.
Really sad.
Hang on.
Oh my God, I know. So sad. Those poor people. All those poor people. How about all this poor people? I haven't made a cent since this thing started. Your life insurance alone is breaking me. Whoa. Listen. First, we let you have every pain pill you wanted. Didn't die. Then we let you mix them with alcohol. Didn't die. Then I made a kidney stone go straight up your body into your damn gallbladder. Didn't die. Jaundice. Didn't die. Told people don't give you any money because you're just spending it on the alcohol. They gave it to you. You're still alive. And then the other night alone, I tried to catch you on fire. I swear to God, you won't die. Well, I got it. Princess, I got it. I got it. I know exactly what we have to do. I just found our next cash cow. No one will think of this. No one. Take the pills. Take the pills. Oh, that's a good one. Is this it? Are we here? Is this the Ukraine? Okay. Oh my God, Molly. Oh my God. Look, Princess, all we have to do now is I'm going to stick 1 foot into Ukraine, okay? 1 foot into Ukraine. The money's going to roll in, okay? Roll in. All you have to do is shoot at me. Oh my God, Molly, I cannot shoot at you. I don't even have a gun. Princess, you don't actually have to shoot at me. You forget how stupid these people are. You just do this. Bang, bang. Hey, we're going to get a lot of money. Bang, bang. All you got to do. Good Jesus, you stupid ass. Molly, where did you get the sub? I'll shoot you, Molly. Ah! What are you? It's on your face! Ah! Ah! Oh my God, I love them. They're my Easter glasses. Justin, get out! Get out! You're always trying to get into my stuff. Get out! I found a fourth cousin twice removed who once went to America, and their second cousin also went to America, and then their neighbor's dog. Well, anyway, I found someone related to the Wills. I'm going to interview. Let me shoot you, Molly. I'm doing this for the both of us. Damn it, you little yellow bastard! Molly, stay still! Let me shoot you! Nobody shoots at people with designer glasses on. Hold it, stop!
I think that's my favorite one.
I loved it. And she is so, I love
That's
her.
my favorite one. Oh my gosh, that was
That
great.
was hilarious. I watched. I stopped laughing all the way through. Oh my goodness. Hey Frank.
Oh my gosh. Hey,
I
Luna.
saw Miss Nomer. Hello, Miss
Hey,
Nomer.
Miss Nomer. Or
See you.
okay, never mind. I won't say. I won't say that. It'll get people started again. Just carrying a soapbox.
Oh, her parodies are epic. Like she does like the best parodies.
Oh my gosh, that was
I mean,
the best.
I mean, even the yellow on her face, like the yellow on her face,
Yeah.
like hilarious.
And the wig, I want to know where she got that blonde wig.
Yeah.
I nearly thought Jonathan was the best. That was so funny.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Anybody who's feeling sad and blue just needs to go turn her on.
Oh yeah, go watch all her parodies because they're hilarious.
Oh my
And they're not
gosh.
mean spirited. They're just funny.
The
You know what I
funny
mean?
with
They're not mean
yeah,
spirited. They're just funny because
the
she's.
one with the heels and she almost falls.
I
She
think
said,
her and Savage do a parody one night. They were all playing different characters. I think
yeah, that
one
Mhm.
played Laura and one played Molly and one played someone else, Tiffany Marie or something. They all played different characters.
and the time whiskey went
I
up
never
as
did see that
Laura.
one.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that one was funny.
That was really good.
Facetious.
Oh, I feel better. I feel a lot better.
Pink used to do good ones too when she did MGL.
I liked when she had her son in on
Yeah.
it too.
Mhm.
I liked when her son was sitting in the car and she showed him a video of herself because he didn't know she had a YouTube channel.
Yeah, and then when she sat and told them, all the kids, about the YouTube channel, oh god, that was so funny.
Oh my gosh, he was crying. He was crying when he saw her on video.
Yeah, that was
I don't remember that. I guess I
good
watched
times.
her or I didn't watch her or I didn't follow her at that time.
Oh yeah, when she played Laura with the top of her head showing. Oh my goodness.
When she does that, every time I see her like that, she looks like the neighbor in Tool Time when you peek over the fence. Like,
There you go. Good
Oh my
analogy.
that's
Oh
what I
my
think of
gosh.
when I see her like that.
Oh,
I like going back in her old videos and seeing those hairdos she had. Oh my gosh.
Oh God, they're horrendous. You ever see the one with the spiral curls and the straight bangs? She looks like Dee Snyder from Pointer
Yes.
Sisters.
Who's that?
Yes.
Who are we talking about?
Laura.
Oh, I haven't seen her lately.
No, her old videos with her hairdos.
Oh,
All those hairdos, those things
I
she
should
called a
do a
hair.
video. I should do a video of just her hairdos and her
I
wigs.
wonder how much weight she's lost now that she
I
had
don't
that
care.
surgery. Well, I don't care either. I just wonder. I'm curious because I'm nebby.
Well, I guess she got my message because she showed her donation to the Ukraine, but
Oh, did
still
you?
don't satisfy me because you know what? She never showed her candle sales, how much she made, what she pulled in. All she did was donate $112. So
That's
how are we supposed to know what she made?
Exactly.
So is that being honest to your viewers? No, it's not. I'm sorry.
how much
Mm-mm.
was she giving out of the sale?
75%.
And that's all she could give, like 112. Geez, I paid $40 for my candle.
Yeah. And then she docks herself, and meanwhile she's crying that John Grimes doxes her. Not only did she dox herself, she doxed herself with her maiden name
Ooh.
that
She
not too
did?
many people. I didn't even know. I was like, who the hell is
Yeah.
that?
Frank, I'm not jumping on you, but may you give an example of her humor? We've known her for years, so are we talking about Laura Remy?
Wait,
I
can you give an example of her humor? We've known her
I
for
know
years.
I know how she gets mad. I mean, she can scream good. She can call people foul names.
Oh, I find her humorous with those idiotic things she comes up with.
Oh, the Laurisms?
Yeah.
Her words.
If you can't take the heat, get out of the living room. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She does say those things sometimes. That's true.
It's the kitchen, moron.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's a few of those.
She showed me more than Diane or Natasha ever showed.
Remember way back when how bad her titles were to her videos?
They still are.
Not as bad as
Oh
they
no,
used to
they were
be.
nasty. They were always directed at someone. It was
Yeah,
always
and they were
mean.
Ask Sandy how to spell Hua.
I think
Oh yeah.
she's still pretty nasty towards people.
Yeah, with that on Granny's watching with that girl Pink Dagger. In my video where I'm doing the reaction.
Uh-huh.
Did you hear what she said to her?
No.
Mm-mm.
Well, I can't even say it. It's so gross.
You spell
She
it?
said what John Grimes said to Ash,
Oh.
Oh.
but the
Oh
female
wait,
version
this
to Natasha
CLIT.
Cooper.
Yes,
Yes.
I did hear that. That's the only thing she got out that was we could hear over top of Pink Dagger. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
why can't you say go kiss her ass or like, you know what I mean? And why is it every time her comeback is to go watch it's either like go support Giant, like, or go support Natasha. Okay, we will, idiot.
I
We
know.
There's
This
obviously
is
won't
they,
support
crime
you.
channels on here. Come on. There's Stephanie Harlow. There's lots of good crime channels on here.
No, but think about, is that supposed to be like an
nobody's
insult?
jealous,
Like,
Frank.
it's
I'll tell you that right now. She did. Were you over there yesterday when she was dragging us? My gosh, when
explain to me what I have to be jealous of, please.
yes,
Did Frank
please name one thing. One
enlighten me?
thing.
Definitely not jealous.
Just
Should I be
one
jealous of
thing.
her lava pool in the backyard that's breeding mosquitoes?
Gosh,
Or her
breeding
dashing
mold.
designing skills of painting walls?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Or
Laughter
maybe
is the best
It's
medicine.
not a Laura Bash.
Who
it's
cares?
She
redoing
was
her furniture,
fabulous yesterday.
Who
with
cares
spray
if it
paint.
is anyway?
Yeah. You show your way out
Yeah,
anytime.
she's a real comedian, I tell you.
Or take a link. You want to defend her.
Please, I can't stand white nighters.
Take a link and make a stink.
Yeah, take the link. See,
Oh
see how much we care.
Hey, Samara, what did you think about Stephanie Hollow's video on Lindsay?
well,
Oof.
I did the first one. I have to do part 2, which I'll listen to today. But man, oh man, she totally let you know where she stood before the
Yeah,
video was done.
that's what I didn't like about it. And I felt
Yeah,
that she was very not even open-minded about it. Like it was just straight
Was she?
right away, like showing all the bad parts about it. And it just made me think, like, if I didn't know the story
hmm
and just watched her, I would be like, this girl's totally guilty.
Are you
Oh
talking
yeah.
about Stephanie Harlow?
Yeah.
hmm
She was biased. Do you mean?
Well, she definitely let her opinion known even before the video ended.
I
Yeah.
agree, Ms. Nomer.
And she only
Yeah.
showed the court proceedings that put this girl in such a bad light that it was hard not to even see it any other way now. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it is because wait, have you listened to part 2 yet?
Yeah.
So she still remains that way throughout all of part 2.
Yep.
Oh boy.
The whole time. She
I
makes
don't like that Lindsay Parton kept changing her story.
no, and I didn't like that either. But I kept thinking about it in my own head, like, and saying, I guess I would be like that way because I would want to defend if I knew he was a good dad. I did, and I felt like it was an accident.
Yeah.
But
What?
then
Yeah, go
when
ahead.
she
Well,
said I punched her upside the head, and
yes.
now I don't even know what to think. Like now,
I know that maybe we should tell everybody here because I don't think. Why
Yeah,
did
but
Laura think you
yeah.
were misbehaving with the same? Because she's an idiot and a moron, and anybody else who thinks that is an idiot and a moron. That's people who think misnomer and misbehaving are the same
Oh
person.
my gosh.
well, Carla,
Well,
can you
should be
play
kidding me.
Like
Manda's
it's so
video on here? Because Manda made a video showing
well, some
both different
people
voices.
have hard heads and they don't they don't see the forest for the trees. So
Yeah, it's not going to matter anyway because they're ignorant and they're
they're
going to
gonna
want both
just
of them
put
on
out
panel.
their narrative like always, I was I don't even those kind of people that don't see the truth are not worth my time. You know what I mean? Like I know the truth.
Misnomer, listen here, Missy. We know your jelly of Laura's wisdom, her incredible way of
Jelly of
public
forest
speaking, her
wisdom.
impeccable dress code, and let's not forget about those moon boots, her almost 70 degrees.
Or the yellow T-shirt that you've been wearing for the last 4 years.
It's dingy. Is it the dingy yellow?
Yeah, and the yellow
As
pocketbook.
Sandy says,
She travels with everybody.
I can't. I'm dying. Her interview skills, yeah,
Phenomenal. They are phenomenal, Carla.
or her. What is it? Her reaction videos where she says, "Remember when she did that courtroom thing and said, I wonder if she that whoever it was that lawyer takes it up the ass or whatever."
Oh no, it was a newscaster.
And newscap, I wonder if she takes it up the butt. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
what
that's
about
Yeah.
what about when she was
professional.
driving from the funeral parlor? She wanted to know how many of those women in church got beat.
Yes.
Or how many?
Yes,
That she's a
Laura.
supporter of domestic violence.
Right.
Okay, Laura.
Even though she said about Tiffany Marie's ex-boyfriend,
Yeah,
and
maybe we should
also,
contact your ex, and
yeah,
no wonder why he beat you.
yeah, that was
You're
it.
a real big supporter.
Yeah, I can't stomach her at all.
And of
Not at
suicide,
all.
too, when she told Randy what she said about Randy's mother. Yeah, what she said about her own self when she was going to
Oh
wanted
yeah.
to, please, like, this is what's bothering me about her, because she's trying to rewrite that she's Mother Teresa and then rip, which is fine. You know what? If you want to forget and start over, fine. But then stop ripping other people, because you know people are going to come back and call you out on the bullshit that you did here.
On the stuff
She's
that you did, yeah.
she's extremely horrible at true crime because she can't even investigate something as little as the people in her community, as something so small as to just hear people that you know. Why don't you find out if such and such is true? And she can't be bothered to do anything like that either. So her true crime really reeks because she doesn't do research on that either.
No, just
Oh,
like the video of the kid. She didn't do any research. She was like, something about the seatbelt. Well, if you did a little reading, sweet, you would know that there was no seatbelt. It was just the bar, because that's exactly what the video, if you listened and didn't just watch the gory part, they said at the end
really, Miss
in the
Nomer?
in the news that there was no seatbelt. It didn't have the clicky thing.
Mm-hmm. It did.
She said she's been arrested for domestic violence. Who's she fooling? I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah, and she
I
admitted
thought
to
it
it
was
in
all
her.
about her divorce.
Well, she claims, yeah.
I'm
She was
still
arrested for
going to
domestic
tell you
violence.
that there's another video out there somewhere of her wishing someone's husband or boyfriend would beat the shit out of her.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
I
I'll
think that
find
was
it.
to
I,
Shannon Censored. I wasn't it to her. I thought it was to her that she said that to. I'm still going to tell you that there's another video out there.
I just,
Oh! You just read that.
yeah,
You
that
tempted
I
me,
think
Colin.
it's
Now I'll find it. I will find it.
she's now an advocate for domestic violence.
She's an advocate for so many things, you know.
Hey, and we apologized yesterday. You guys can go back there. Yeah, we did chuckle inappropriately, um, but you don't know the backstory, so
it wasn't because somebody got hit with a bat.
no,
It was
it
more
wasn't because
along the.
someone got sick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we already addressed it, but it had to do with the fact that that person told us for a very long time that she was beaten to a pulp, and it wasn't true by somebody who was there.
yeah.
I just can't remember who. Can wait? Did you want to play Mandy Lynn's video? Is it the one about What one did you want? Life Rewind?
It don't even matter, because they're not going to believe it. The one what it shows the two different voices. Because another idiot's out there saying that
Uh,
it's her husband, and she's using 3 devices, and
Oh my gosh,
another
you're kidding!
my gosh, that's
another
Oh
one
my
who couldn't solve a
gosh!
fucking Scooby episode, and every time he tries to nail a troll or whatever, he always gets it wrong.
Oh my gosh!
whoa.
I do have a genuine question. I heard that the thing about the fridge privately, maybe 2 years ago, she stated that you cut access
Jojo.
of the drug of choice from an addict, and I thought, and get them help, especially a minor. Are you saying that in reference to, why she put a
Yeah, that's what she was saying on Granny's watching. So maybe somebody should toss her Adderall down the toilet.
right?
Oh,
Oh yes, CK
that
Warhol.
was pretty bad.
I think that's one of the top, if not the top disgusting thing she
I can't
admitted
see chat.
to.
What'd she say?
The worst for me was when she told the ex-con boyfriend to shower with her 3-year-old daughter to test from that day on, I despised her.
What about when she admitted when she was younger, she used to dream about murdering her parents?
I don't remember
I
that.
didn't hear that.
No, that's
Hmm.
new for me.
Yeah, she used to murder. She used to dream about waking up and murdering both of her parents.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm going to stay away from her. She's scary.
She's gonna put a hit out on us.
God, that's nuts.
I can't believe she said that.
I wonder if maybe Frank thinks the humor in her is when she's shoving razor bladed dildos down my throat or telling other people to eat the corn in her shit.
Or that she
That's
wants to
really,
shove.
Maybe that's why she's still single.
well, Carla, that's humor. That's really funny, isn't it? You don't think that's funny?
I don't know, but I'm still married. And I've
I
never
don't think
said
she
that.
was laughing when she said she wanted to shove bacon down my throat. She was quite angry when she said it.
Yeah. Hi,
Yeah,
Yarnfield.
she was a little perturbed at me for being concerned about a
Yarnfield
surgery.
says Laura was close to her father. That is a lie.
What about the rest of the stuff we just said,
Okay.
Yarnfield crew?
Okay. What about when she threatened to kill me? Was that a fucking joke too?
No, that's on video.
Oh wait, didn't she say something about her cement wall or brick wall to Jules and treats her about his husband's job? Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Don't block her. Let her talk.
It's probably, is it a real
It
person
only
or is it a
depends
troll?
on if there was a
No,
different.
no, it's Yarnfield crew. She used to come in here a lot.
Or what about when the girls called her out on trolling herself under her own children? Was that
Mm-hmm.
funny? And then trying to blame it on somebody else.
She did that?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finding out things that I didn't even know. I had no clue she did that. Really.
Carl, you
Yeah.
better keep me off here. I'm getting you in too much trouble. I feel bad.
I know. Don't you worry about it.
No, like
I
rewind it.
get
You're
myself
fine.
I get myself in trouble easy just by myself.
Wow. He's dead. Oh yeah. That one too.
Who's
He's
dead?
dead. I don't need permission. Or I don't need
Yeah.
permission. He's dead. Yeah.
Or what about a commentary in the church and
Mm-hmm.
outside the church of a funeral of 5 family members that were murdered by their own son?
Yeah.
The entire commentary. Was that humorous? Yeah, okay.
Wasn't she disappointed because there wasn't going to be a trial because he pled guilty?
And
Yeah.
she was probably disappointed because the caskets were closed.
Right.
Did she go inside?
Yes,
Yes.
she was in the church
Yes.
on a live.
I didn't think she was inside. I thought she was out in the parking lot.
No, she
No,
was in the
she-
parking lot. Then she went in the church, but she couldn't stay in there long enough not to have a cigarette, so she had to go outside.
Yeah, she stuck the everybody in her purse and then walked inside.
No, but she pulled the phone out of her purse long enough to see a coffin and the bunch of ladies around it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a very brief second or two, but
Oh, yes, that too. At least, and she told that Negs guy, at least my kid isn't dead. Who
yeah,
says that?
at least my kid isn't dead.
My God.
But keep in mind now, she went after Negs. Negs didn't even know who she was. Well, he probably knew, but he was ranting on Molly Golightly. She wasn't being noticed, so she felt the need to go over and on his panel and stick up for Molly, and then made the statement, talk about me, because she wanted the views and stuff. So then once he started to look into her and talk about her and really sock it to her, she couldn't take it.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly how it went down because I remember listening to her when she said that and just stopped. I was running the vacuum and I was listening and I stopped, dead stop. I was like, I can't believe she just said that.
Yeah, and then after a week, she's like, I don't know why this guy's attacking me. I don't have no. What do you mean? You fucking went over to his channel and purposely asked him to attack you.
Bye, Yarnfield.
Right. Bye, Yarnfield
Word for
crew. Have a
word.
good
Nice
day.
to see you. You have a good day.
Yeah, have a good day, Yarnfield. It is good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Yeah. Um, there's a lot of things that she said. I know that she does a lot of things, and I believe it is for shock value, but doesn't take people's feelings into consideration when she says things. And I really wish she would, but I guess that would change who she is.
Neg's channel was taken down for threatening violence, but yet Laura's channel is still up after all the threats she did. That's her whole channel is of threats.
Because it goes to show, well, to me, it just goes to show who the dirty people are. Because if people were so disgusting and
Hi, Reagan.
went after her like they went after Negs, she wouldn't still be here. And the same thing with MFW, you know? So it goes to show who goes real life and who don't.
What's ridiculous?
Hey, Reagan.
Reagan.
We're not going to agree when it comes to her. Absolutely not.
No, we're never.
No, especially after what she said.
She sat
to
there
me
and
yesterday.
dragged us yesterday.
And threatened violence on me. So
Yep.
I don't sit up on panels saying anything about her, and I would never go at her in chats either. I would laugh at some things, but I wasn't one to join in. But after yesterday, no, the gloves are off. I'm just not going to sit by for listen to anybody like that.
Yeah.
Did you read Miss Nomer's comment?
What about the candle with
What she said?
that she had not Summer Wells
put the phone in her
didn't
purse
have permission
on
to use her picture.
I love Miss Nomer. I'm glad I'm getting to know her now. I never knew her much before.
MTL's channel is still up.
Nomer.
Yeah, I know.
And she claims to be the queen of debate. But you know what? You can't debate somebody when you tell them, go kiss another creator's ass. Okay, wow, that really hurt my feelings. Or when she body shames somebody, like if that's your only comeback, you lose. Like you stink.
That's the other thing. Why is she body shaming you, of all people?
Why are they coming in here when they know what she
I
did
don't know,
to us
because I
yesterday?
showed before and after pictures.
What do
on
they
my
think we're
community
going to be
post,
all peaches and cream about her today? After what she said? No,
No.
She did a lot of dirty shit around here.
Yeah, and she had the nerve to call us vile and say we're never allowed in your chat. And also, first of all, I was the only one who would ever go in her chat occasionally.
Yeah,
because I had that kind of relationship. But after yesterday, what she said, and
hey, Ash.
She set it up like that. She wanted you guys to talk about her today. That's what she wants, because
she wants to be relevant.
She's not relevant. She's just not.
Yeah.
Well, she's going into the 7 chakras now, Carla.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
What's that?
That takes years of experience in order to know what you're selling to your customers. Like people who were selling those things didn't just pull it out of their hat one day and said, "Hey, I'm doing a join into that." You have to know everything about the crystals, not just read about it. One definition and go with it.
Yeah.
It takes years.
Well, we know she's going to half-ass it. Like she said it already, like something about, buying a big crystal. You're not supposed to do anything with those crystals. And she's like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna smash them into little crystals. I don't care. Okay, well, that's really healing.
Oh my gosh. Oh yes, Ash, we were talking about that. Um,
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
yes.
Ooh, he was not a happy camper.
What did you think about it, Ash? The lies you
Hi,
people make
Barbara
up are,
Jean.
oh my gosh.
The lies you people make up are ridiculous, and she gets 400 people in her streams. Blah, 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 blah.
She got 400 yesterday. What was she getting before that?
Why?
And you
Why
spelled your
was
name Barbara.
400? Because she was dragging off.
I'm sure that's your real name. Be
Mhm.
gone before somebody drops a house on you.
What about when she said about Makeup Monster? What about what she said about John Crimes,
Yeah.
saying that he doxed her? He didn't dox her. That was her channel name, and it's also on her PayPal.
Yes.
She does nothing but
No
lie to her
videos, no
teeth.
subscribers. Imagine that.
Laura selling crystals because she's so zen. Right. It takes years because I have a friend who's into all that and we don't agree on it at all, but she is big into it. Years. She has a big store in New Hope, Pennsylvania.
The funniest one of them all was when she trolled herself. I forget the name. Ash will probably remember it. And we caught her, but I just remember one of the comments that she made was that Laura was the most beautiful creator around here.
She did. She said that to herself.
Yeah, she said it to herself in the comments. I forget who she
That
was
doesn't
at that time.
surprise me. That doesn't
It was
surprise
one of
me.
her first ones that they called out. I forgot who it was. Oh God, now it's gonna kill me.
You're a walking candle, you light up a room. That's cute, Jojo. I like that. Yeah, she needs to shove Zen and calm the F down. Crystals up her tushy, maybe she'll lighten up. Takes years. You can't do half
Selling those now?
cocked stuff.
Is she selling crystals now?
That's
That
what
what
she
she's
wants to
doing?
do.
Well,
I,
she's revamping her whole website now,
Oh,
Laura. And
that's okay.
on.
I don't recommend anybody going real life in regards to her job and stuff like that, but I do know that she'll self sabotage because people who are purchasing them know what they're purchasing.
Do you remember Shannon Uncensored being attacked by Laura and her possibly telling her she wanted her husband at her
Or her
boyfriend
boyfriend.
to beat the SHIT out of her? I can't remember who it was.
Do you remember Shannon Spencer being attacked by Laura?
I don't remember that, but
Yes, I do remember
I
that.
believe you, misnomer.
somebody
I
has
do
to have
remember
a
that.
clip on that. Or what about when she played her private messages in her, or whatever it's called, of her conversations with Wugs?
See, I didn't hear that. I purposely didn't want to listen to it. You know, like I don't know. I guess I should have, but I didn't want to know.
Or when she doxed his family?
That, yeah, and it's with the
Whose family?
pictures.
Didn't she
Wugs?
dox a 17-year-old too?
Yeah, it was his
Like the
daughter.
It
whole
was his
Blondie
daughter.
McBlonde thing when that was going on.
Mm,
Boy, I got a lot of flack from that one too.
I know. Yeah, she did dox his family.
She talks to 17-year-old.
Life
Smart
Rewinded. Jane's Addiction.
Jane's
Yes,
addiction.
Jane's Addiction. That was it. She was Jane's Addiction.
Who
That's
Laura?
it. Okay, yeah.
Laura was
Yeah.
Jane's
Mhm.
addiction.
Mhm.
And I forget if
Now I
it was
remember
under a
too.
comment section or in somebody else's chat. She wrote, Laura is the most beautiful creator around
On
on here.
YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
Way to toot your own horn. Was that when she was going with Wogs? Remember when she was going out with them or going, I don't know, was she going steady with them?
The best video ever made was when Starlight made the video of the breakup. I laughed
That
so
was
hard.
funny. That was so funny.
No, CK, Laura was she named a troll Jane's Addiction, and that was her running around with that name.
It
Yeah,
was
she
only a
held with
joke. It was just joke. She was just joking. She's an idiot. She lives
Yeah,
in
I
the
know
state of
that.
Staten Island. Oh, you're smart. Staten Island is not a state, you moron.
I know, I heard that too.
Big
Oh
New
my
Yorker
goodness.
that you are. You should
Well,
know
isn't
that.
she from New York? I thought she
Right,
knew
that's what
all
I'm
that
saying.
stuff.
You big
Yeah.
New Yorker. Just like Long Island, it's a borough.
OMG, you all a life. Okay. Try again. OMG, you all a life.
But see,
Yo.
this is what pisses
Kelly
me off.
said.
Like, because when she's talking about everybody else, nobody goes into her room defending anybody. Nobody. Because she never allows it. But anytime anybody's talking about her, all the trolls come in. Whether it's in Wendy's, whether it's in here.
Yeah,
And
isn't that amazing?
right?
Well, okay, so they think we all want to be ponies. Okay, that's their narrative now, which is not true. We just stood up for what we thought was.
We're our own people here. Yeah.
And we found out there's a lot of people that we really like, and but that's a no, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is.
Well, and if you talk about it, you're a stalking troll. You know what I mean? It's not
Oh,
just because you don't
gosh.
like the woman or you think that she's vile. You're a jealous, stalking troll.
Well, yeah.
And a catfish. And a catfish, too. Everybody's a fucking catfish around here.
You can bet that I'm not going in her chat, like, at all. I haven't been in a chat of Laura's since before Christmas, way before Christmas.
Carla, who said you were Ash's fangirl? Do you
Someone
know?
under a video, and I can't remember which video it was. It might have been under someone that I'm not allowed to say his name.
Remy's a catfish. I'm not a
Said
giant
that I was always
TLR.
that I had always been a fangirl of yours.
She said
I think under a video that had you and a screenshot of you in it. I think underneath it was said that they weren't surprised because Carla's always been a fangirl of Ash 274.
I love how everybody.
Which is,
Go ahead.
so what? So I like her. I've always liked
Right.
Ash, even when we weren't on,
Well, they should talk because they fangirl and, breastfeed Molly Golightly. So he white knights and defends her every action. So
Good morning, Gingerlocks.
Hey,
$18.96 at Walmart.
What's $18.96 at Walmart?
Rogaine.
Oh, eats that.
For her alopecia, or what does she call it?
How did
Appalachia? Yeah.
Oh, you better not say it. She might punch one of us in the face and pull her Jada.
Oh my gosh.
There's a video of her outside of a beauty salon where she gets up in the mirror and shows her teeth.
Yes, I know it. And guess what? The beauty parlor is called the Ugly Parlor. I was like, damn, that's the perfect place for you, girl.
You crack me up.
Only place where you go in, get your head done, and come out uglier.
I'm sorry, there's no help for you. Alopecia, Apelicia.
Those salacious wigs. They're
Good
so
morning, Doodle Brown.
divine.
Yeah.
Remember when she had the wig on and the tag was hanging off the back?
I never saw that. Why did I miss all this stuff? You guys are telling me all this stuff and I miss it.
I swear to God, the price tag was hanging off of it. Like just sitting there.
Was it
And Gary,
or was it, what did she used to put in her hair? She used to put not implants. What do you call those things? Not implants. What do you call
her
them?
$1,000
Extension.
Extensions she used to put in her hair.
yeah, that a subby paid for.
Oh my gosh.
Paid for her sub paid for.
I just love how she's going around calling everybody fat people when, you know, you would have to go all the way to Tijuana to lose 40
so
pounds.
we're all fat here. We're all
Right.
fat, except none of us have paid $5,000 to get lap band surgery.
Well, she didn't pay $5,000
I'm actually underweight, so she can't include me in that stupid comment.
You're skinny.
She's the only moron alive that had to gain weight to get the surgery. That's how lazy she is.
Well, I was talking to my doctor about that. He wants me to lose weight. And I think I've lost 12 pounds now. And I told him, I said, I know somebody that went to Mexico, to get that surgery. And he said, well, you get what you pay for.
I think they cut out half
he
a
knows
brain.
He knows of people that have actually gone there to get that surgery and never come home because they passed away.
Well, I think they messed up and they cut out half a left fucking brain.
Oh my gosh, CK Warhol, I remember her knotted wig laying on the car seat. It was frightening. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine what's living in that thing?
No.
What about the old videos with the big huge fuzzy steering wheel?
Oh my gosh. Didn't she say she was going to bang a 20-year-old after surgery? Time's a ticking.
Oh yeah, that she was gonna look. Her daughter was gonna be so jealous because all her guy friends were gonna think she was so much hotter than her daughter. This is the fucking shit she says.
Doubt it. Her daughter's beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
She is beautiful. And she's a sweet kid.
All her kids are really good. She's lucky. She has good kids.
That blonde Party City wig. Could stand in the corner all by itself. It's so dirty. Oh my gosh. If Stink could have a color, it would be green oozing off of her. Yeah,
I don't know. Was
that
fabulous.
Picture she had with that piece of hair hanging in front of her face.
No, but I definitely love the in-ground pool she built.
With the that.
And then it turned into a fucking mosquito lava pond.
Oh my god, I remember that. Did they ever swim in it? Like, did it ever work to swim in?
They bathed in it, Carla.
I was just gonna say that.
They took a bubble bath. She probably farted a couple times, so you know.
Oh my gosh.
Too much corn that night, Carla.
Yeah, she starts farting in it. It's just like a jacuzzi.
Oh, gross. But does someone's weight define who they are? I always thought a person's morals and actions defined who we are as a person. Or am I totally? You're right. You're right, Nellie Kelly. I think for some people that are vain,
Hmm.
I think Laura's has a little vanity in her.
Little, little.
Little, just a little
Oh,
tiny bit. She's better than everybody else.
She
She's
always
never done
attacks
anything
people's
wrong.
weight, though. She did it to me. She did it to Wendy. She did it to Natasha Cooper. She does it to everybody. So why should I not do it back? It enlighten me on why.
yeah,
I
I
love your
know.
videos. Your videos are hilarious. I don't have the patience to do
I would
videos.
never talk to anybody else that way. I treat people the way they treat me, and that's the end of the story. She treats me like a piece of shit, so that's the way I'm going to
She
treat her.
threatened to kill you, for God's
Right?
sake. You know,
No, I'm
you
just
wouldn't
supposed to like.
threaten to kill me. I
And
wouldn't.
Carla, it wasn't even over anything bad. It was because I don't even remember whose panel it was where I got so upset because I'm like, as much as I don't like her, I am so worried about her. I have such a bad feeling about the
Oh,
surgery. I really
Yeah.
wish she would rethink it. That's all I said. That's it. That's it. I
yeah,
didn't say anything bad.
that's not bad. That's just
And
showing
because of
Wow.
that, I
concern.
actually showed compassion for a woman that I did not like and I
Yeah.
was worried for. And for that warranted me her wanting to kill me. So don't ever tell me that I have to be nice to her because I'll never be nice to that sicko.
Well,
I don't
after
blame you.
yesterday, I'm not. I didn't listen to it. I heard some snippets from Science Girls. Like she played a little bit of what she was saying, and I'm like, no, can't do her. Sorry, such a hypocrite.
Every time she does something like that, there's going to be people out there that are going to remind everybody who she really is.
What do you guys think about this whole Summer Wells thing? Like, what's your opinion on it?
To be honest with you, I don't think anybody in my Discord's been like following it, but
I have.
well, she has, but our opinion, well, like mine, anyways, is that I wish they would have left the parents alone.
I don't follow it either because it's way too saturated and way too
Yes.
tainted, and all these people believe in all these things. Like, I'm big on respect on authority and facts, and if I didn't hear it from the media directly from, like, the police or whatever, I'm not believing anything anybody says on YouTube because now everybody's cashing in on it. I
Yes.
just don't, including Benny. Like, I like the guy, but
Hmm.
I can't believe him. Has nothing to do with him. It's just, like, I love Science Girl, but she kept saying, like, oh, I heard this. And I kept saying, but where did you hear it from? Oh, somebody on YouTube. And I'm like,
Yeah. Don't get.
come
I
on,
wouldn't give any of these people merit. It's and it is. And every single day I see that justice guy another video up, another live, and it's always about summer. I'm like, there isn't even. There's been times that it's like nothing is going on, and they still went live to talk about it.
Yeah, well, because you know what? Molly made a statement and told everybody, you want to make money on here, cover the Summer Wells case, and you'll make bank. So she has taught him to make up stories just like she did with the Chris Watts case. Create thumbnails that are going to attract people. And it don't
Hmm.
matter if you're not going to discuss what your thumbnail says. It brings the crowd in and you get the views anyway.
Yeah.
It's a
One thing,
tactic.
one thing I never will do is put her in, put her as a title in my live stream. I won't, um, use a child that's missing as
No
clickbait.
way. I seen the other day somebody had a video and it wasn't even nothing to do with Summer Wells and they hashtag Summer Wells on. I'm like, what? Like, you're not
Oh,
even
that's
talking
against
about
T.
it.
I've
Yeah,
seen
that's against
I've,
TOS
I've
when
seen
people do that.
I've
You
seen that
think?
Yeah.
Oh,
when the whole Gabby Petito was going on. That was overkill too. Hi,
Yeah.
yeah.
Rosa.
Well, notice they don't talk about any other crime but the ones that hit
The
the
big time.
mainstream media. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But besides the fact, I know we don't follow it. I don't follow it. You know what I mean? I only follow what I follow in the news, and that's it,
Right.
because I don't trust anybody now.
Mm-hmm.
So, what, like, in your opinion, what do you think may have happened?
Well,
I think she's dead. To be honest with you.
I think she wandered away. I agree with Remy. I think she did walk away, and of course, they didn't search for her straight away. Like nobody went running in the woods looking for her, according to the things that have been said. And then by the time the police and everybody got there and they started looking, she could have been long gone. If you take an aerial view of their property, you will see how dense those woods are.
Well,
Yes,
I
please
just
talk to
think,
Remy,
I think
everybody.
I go back and forth. I think one thing is, because if you see when Molly was out there, like that driveway has like a uphill, and then you can't even see the house. You know what I'm saying? So I think she
Yeah.
may have wandered down the hill, and somebody could have grabbed her in the car and took her.
Hmm.
And I definitely think it was somebody like around that area that may have church,
But
maybe,
you mean she may have wandered off and someone
or,
saw her?
and then I play with, was it an accident? And me, like, I keep thinking, I don't know why, but Candace and this young kid, and she may have walked in and them doing something or threatened to say something to her father. I keep playing that scenario in my head too, so I
Amazing.
go between the both of them.
It
The
just
both of my theories, I mean.
it's to me it's perplexing how they haven't found nothing of her, not
No.
hide nor hair.
Well, that's what makes me believe that it wasn't the parents. They don't look like the brightest bulbs
No.
in the box.
No,
No.
You know
they
what I mean?
No.
And
Mm-mm.
then for her and a 15-year-old to pull that off, like, something would, they would mess up somewhere. You know what I mean?
Remy
Hey,
They,
Pardo
says,
Zanny.
I
Good
think she
morning.
wandered away, got lost, etc. And but then again, when the dogs have found
no,
her,
see, I don't think she wandered away, because even if she wandered away, they had the helicopters with the infrared ray, like
Hmm.
they would have found her eventually, because how far could she wander? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then Remy is right. The dog scent stopped at the end of the driveway. Like
yeah,
that's where her scent stopped.
Yeah, and that's why I think she went down that driveway, maybe to get the mail or something, or maybe go after a dog that ran down there, and whoever was down there scooped her. Like, you know what I mean?
The whole thing's so sad. The
Because
neighbors had
didn't
dogs. They had
Smart,
dogs.
didn't
Dogs
both
were
parents pass the lie detector test? Not that that's,
yes,
inconclusive evidence or
yes,
nothing like that,
they
but
did. Hmm.
and they're not the again, they're not the brightest bulbs in the box. How do they both pass a lie detector?
I know Nellie Kelly. That's what I was always thinking too. That's why in the beginning, like even 4 months, 5 months, like I still said she's alive because I really believe somebody else has her. But then I think of all the,
her picture is everywhere. I mean, even if someone
yeah,
has her and she's safe, I mean, it's this is such a high profile case. I I don't know how you could put her in school. Well, you could homeschool her. That's true. But I don't know how you could, you know, have how a child that's been in the media so much could have a normal, a normal
Well,
childhood.
me, I think if somebody took her, it wasn't to take her, it was to probably sell her to sex trafficking or
Oh,
something like that. I hate to think
yeah.
like that, but it is very rampant in those type of areas.
that's hard to think about. I mean, God forbid.
No, I mean, I'd rather almost see her body
Here we
than
go,
to know
Sid.
that, because
Yeah.
that would just really mess my mind up.
Miss
You know what I
Normus.
mean?
got the same opinion I do. That child was dead within 24 hours. I just, I don't know how long
I
was
would.
it after she went missing that they called the police? Does anybody know? Because I didn't follow this case at
I
all.
don't remember because there's so many different. Now it's 2 hours. Like I don't know what to believe anymore.
I don't know. I
We
just don't like to think that she's not with us.
are suffering.
Um,
I don't like to think that either, but I just think, what else could it be? Like, where else could she be? She's so out there in the, she's out everywhere. The media's got her picture everywhere. There's, I think, billboards even. If anyone does have her, they've got her well hidden.
But let's say it's a cold case, right? How long are these people on YouTube going to go on with it? Like, how long
As
until
long as it
you
pays.
move on to another case, for Christ's sake?
yeah, I don't know. I know.
As
And
long as,
that's why, like, when I see these same creators, another video, another way they worded it, another thing they're going to talk about. I don't get it.
tragedy pimps.
I mean, come on, Tiffany's philosophy. She froze on a gallon of milk.
Yeah, I know.
Like, come
Oh
on.
my gosh, the stupidity.
I
A,
hope, I
a
hope,
9 hour live about a fucking refrigerator.
Yeah.
I hope the boys are in a better place. Like, I hope they're okay. At least, you know.
Oh, that's true, Miss Nomer. Because that happened to me. I followed a female dog so I could find out where her puppies were. And then she got to the area where her puppies were, and she turned around and went for me. I never ran so fast. She got me right in the butt.
Then it crossed my mind that maybe one of the brothers had something to do with it, and
Remember the little
they
girl in
covered from.
Australia that was found safe? And I remember that. She was like 5. I remember,
Yeah, when the parents were on vacation,
oh, yeah.
right?
And
And
Yeah.
they're out
Australia
drinking.
has to be the worst place. Like, everything in Australia will kill you to lose. Oh, I'd be
Oh,
so afraid.
Colorado is the worst place. I would never ever want. I don't even ever want to drive through that town. It seems like every crazy lunatic
Yeah.
crime comes out of that state.
Which state?
Colorado.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
seems like all the worst crimes are in there. What the
Yeah,
heck?
Columbine, the movie theater, the supermarket,
Chris
Chris
Watts.
Watts.
That
Yeah.
other guy too, wasn't he from Colorado? The one that
Yeah,
killed the woman that was a pilot?
yeah. What the hell?
Yes.
What
Kelsey
was
I
his
heard.
Barrett.
name?
Yeah, that's it,
Fraser?
Kelsey.
Frazee or Patrick Frazee? Was that his
Yeah,
name?
Yeah.
Kelsey
He
Barrett.
killed her? Yeah.
And then
That was
the
all
other
from
one,
Colorado.
Suzanne Morphew, isn't that Colorado
Yeah,
too?
she
Yeah.
went missing.
hmm
Didn't they charge her husband with her disappearance?
Hmm.
There's a
So,
ton of them.
Kate, so here's note to self: never move to Colorado.
It just seemed
Been
the
crazy.
theater shooting was there. Oh, John Bonet was there. Boulder.
Yep.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. She was in Boulder, Colorado.
I'm telling you, like something's in the fucking air in
Scary.
Colorado.
Maybe it's the
Wait,
water.
look at the 3 teenagers who were found after years. I don't want to give up hope for summer. What 3 teenagers were found?
Who were
Is three
found.
separate teenagers or all three of them together?
No, we're not giving up for summer. I just that's what's in my mind. I don't know.
It's on fire right now?
I don't
I
want to
didn't know
think that
that.
she's
There
gone.
was another another young girl that for years was in the guy's basement, and then remember she got out.
Yes. Yep.
She's what?
The one that the guy had kidnapped her,
Oh,
had her in
in
the basement for
Ohio.
years.
There was like
Yeah.
3 girls, and he had them like chained up, and
hmm
did one give birth? No, they didn't give birth. But he he's killed himself in prison. I think his name was Castro or something like that.
All three were found in the same house, but all abducted separately.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. You're probably talking about that case in Ohio where they knocked the house down and everything.
yeah, they
It,
destroyed that house.
Amanda Berry. She's the one who got out,
Yeah, that's it.
and that man helped her.
You know
You
how
guys remember years
messed
ago
up
the
those
girl that
girls.
the
Yeah, it's
baby
Amanda
that fell
Berry.
in the well?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Jessica. Remember
yeah.
that? God, how long ago was that? That had to be like in the
I don't
80s,
know.
80s, right?
She's like all grown up now. I think they did an interview with her on one of
Yeah,
those
I seen it.
documentary shows.
What do you think
Ariel
about the
Castro.
Tammy
She did
show?
have a
Ariel
child by
Castro,
him.
and
She
she
did.
did
So
have a
Amanda.
child. Okay,
Oh, there
I
was
wasn't.
Michelle, Amanda, and what is the other girl's name?
I can't remember.
It was in Cleveland.
Was it in Cleveland? Oh, and they destroyed the house.
Yeah. Yes, one gave birth.
Yeah, I was
He
wondering.
didn't kill himself. The guards did. Ooh.
Ooh, really?
Okay. I want to
There's a
go back
rabbit hole
to
I
that.
want to go down.
Yeah.
Good.
He
What
just
about
they got they took
remember
How long? How
Amy
many years?
Fisher?
How many years did he keep them in prison? Like 10 years or something?
It
Hey
was a
Ben.
long time.
Hi, Ben.
Good morning.
Hey Ben, remember Amy Fisher and Joey Buttafuoco?
I remember that. I remember looking into
Oh,
that.
when she went to the wife's house and shot her in the face or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
He
Lorena
kept them
Bobbitt.
prisoner. He kept them prisoner for 10 years. Oh my
Lorena Bobbitt, who cut her husband's penis off. Remember that one?
God.
Yeah, and then he turned into a porn star.
Yeah,
Well,
they stitched it back on.
Didn't she
I wouldn't
throw it
call him
out
a
the
star, but
window or something?
of her car.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, that case with the three girls, that was sad. Didn't she climb out a window or something?
The House of Horrors is that's what it's been called. Yeah, it's since been demolished. I think it was the front door, like a screen part of the door where he had everything bolted. She managed to get out of that. I'm pretty sure. And there was a man out there who helped her.
It was Amanda Berry, Michelle Knight, and Gina.
Oh, okay.
Seymour Avenue in Cleveland, Ohio.
How can you
Ariel
keep,
Castro
yeah, how can you keep some, three
was
people
the guy's name.
hostage for 10 years and nobody find out about it?
The bottom of the screen door. I know he played music really loud. And he kept a lock on the one door. Right
From
there, visible.
He used to
August
keep them.
23rd, 2002 till May 6, 2013. Kidnapping and rape, aggravated murder, attempted murder, and assault. Michelle Knight, Amanda Berry, and Georgina DeJesus.
Well, he was never getting out of prison alive.
He was charged with 4 counts of kidnapping, 3 counts of rape. He pleaded guilty to 937 criminal counts of rape, kidnapping, and aggravated murder. As a part of his plea, he was sentenced to life plus 1,000 years in prison without the possibility of parole on September 3rd, 2013. 1 month into his sentence, he died by suicide. I didn't know that. Hanging himself with bed sheets in prison. That part I didn't know.
I knew he
Yeah,
was.
but and Trisha doesn't think it was
She thinks the
he
guards killed
that
him.
the guards did it, just like they did what's his name? I could see his face. Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Epstein. No, Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh,
Well, he's
Epstein.
dead too. People don't think
Well, they don't like sex offenders, and prison.
would have to kill me to keep me from getting to you if you hurt one of my. Yeah. He didn't hang himself. It was the guards.
Hmm.
Oh, I wish we could find out who the guards were on duty then.
They'll stick up for each other. It's like the cops. They're never going to give each other up.
Oh yeah, I was. Wait. Oh,
He doesn't deserve to live anyways after what he did.
he was on suicide watch and he didn't have bed sheets. That's right. You can't even have shoelaces in there. Nothing.
The mechanics seem strange. If they didn't have money and connections, they would have lost the twins and been in prison, in my opinion. He was on suicide watch, yeah. And it wasn't long after he was in prison that he died.
It
wasn't even that long.
He was only into his sentence for a month.
I just don't know how you can keep people prisoner that long and never get caught.
Well, who thinks? What is everybody's thoughts on Jean Benet? Who you think did that to Jean Benet?
That one's got me stumped.
I think it was either the brother or the mother.
I don't know. Why would the mother?
Because she wet the bed.
Yeah.
I think she just got mad and.
Didn't she like take her to like those little beauty?
Yeah, forced it on her.
Stuff.
Yeah.
So why would she?
She lost her temper.
Yeah, I mean that would be my guess. She, it was an accident, but she probably hit her and she fell back or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Or and then they had a lot of people say because she was eating junk, she wasn't supposed to be late at night with the brother after doing that, and then she got mad at that and smacked her and she fell. So many different.
Well, she was choked to death, right? Or she was strangled.
Well, I thought it was blunt force trauma, and then they made it look like she was strangled and stuff. Hey, Anna Mary.
Remember that guy that confessed to it, like the freak?
Yeah. You mean the one in another country?
Yeah, he lived in another country and they brought him to the States. And it turned out he just gave out a false confession. What a freak.
Yeah, he was obsessed with the truth.
Hi, Anna Mary. What a freak show that was.
Freak show.
Did you guys ever see what's the name of that documentary? Oh God. Gray State?
What?
No.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's another Chris Watts type case where he killed his wife and his daughter and then himself. And then he wrote, before he killed himself, he wrote in his wife's blood, Ali Akbar, because he was married to Indian, Muslim girl.
Mm-hmm.
And that was, they were the weirdest people in the world. It's intense.
What's it called again?
A Gray State.
A Gray State, okay.
Mm-hmm. David Crowley. And like Chris Watts, they have a justice for David Crowley, all the conspiracy theorists, tin hat morons that think the government killed him and everything else. Because his movie was about martial law and kind of what's going on now. Well, not so much, but because he was a soldier in Afghanistan. And but he used to get high on mushrooms, and he used to drink that, oh God, now I can't think of what the hell the name of it is. It's illegal.
Oh, moonshine?
No, it's not moonshine. It's kind of like it makes you go delirious, like you're on mushrooms. You
Jet
should drink
fuel?
it all the time. Let me see. I'll look it up. Hold on.
Remember Susan?
Oh yeah.
Remember
Go ahead.
Susan Bell when she went missing,
Yeah, and what he did to that.
and then he got those boys.
I remember. I didn't have to look it up. It's called abstinence.
Oh, okay. Yes, I know. Okay.
Yeah, and you drink and you see it's like you're tripping out on mushrooms, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
used to do it all the time, and they even say it like in the journals, like, oh, like today was David's turn to get high. Why I had to watch the daughter. It's just sick. But the sickest thing of them all was he did it like 2 days before Christmas, and he wasn't talking to anybody in his family, right?
Hmm.
And the neighbor left, like, let's say, like the 26th of December to go to Florida, and there
Hmm.
was packages on the door. And then when she returned, like a week and a half later, they were still there. So she told her husband to go check because she was nervous. So he went to go knock on the door. Nobody answered, but the dog was still barking. Now, mind you, it's 3 weeks later, right? So he peeks
Uh-oh.
in and he sees all the bodies laid on the floor, but all their hands are missing and their heads are eaten off because the dog was so hungry
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
that he
oh!
ate the
I didn't
head.
even think about that.
He ate the father's head, the mother's head, and their hands and the kid's arm.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh,
Oh,
It was
wow.
crazy. It was a
that's
dark
awful.
documentary. Yeah. But the best is that everybody praises him, like justice for David, like like the government did it, and or they messed up, and it was just. I had a Facebook group debunking everything that they did, which is
Well,
what
it still blows my mind that people think Shanann did that to her girls.
Do people still
mhm.
think that? Come on, they can't.
A
Most
lot of
people,
people think that.
Confess
yes.
to it, for God's
He's
sake.
like a movie star. He's getting like you know
Well, he's not a
marriage
bad-looking
offer.
guy. I'll give him that. But I mean,
Yeah, but
who
come
cares?
on, like.
I don't see him
He's a
attractive at
monster.
all.
He's a monster.
Yeah, and
A
he ain't
monster.
attractive like he used to be. As soon as that Thrive, those patches weren't slapped on his wrist, and he wasn't
Yeah.
fucking zipping around like he was on
Well, I mean,
heroin,
when
for
he
Christ's
was with
sakes.
her, he was an
Yeah.
attractive. He was attractive, but
He had a nice physique, but you look into that man's eyes, you could see
just
darkness.
evil, evil, evil.
He showed no empathy at all. Not during. I couldn't wait for when they finally said to him, "I don't understand. Explain it to me, Chris. Like we've been here for 2 days. We can't find your children. I have yet to see you shed a friggin' tear."
He couldn't even look at
Hmm.
his mother's eyes when she was speaking.
Yeah, but that was
His
the
own
only time
mother.
he ever showed any kind of empathy was when his parents were up there. And I think it's because he disappointed his father because he idolized him. Even when they went
His
back to
parents were
interview
weird,
him,
anyways.
he explains killing Bella like it was like he took her to a water park or something, you know? Like, yeah, I went over there and she said, Daddy, you're not gonna do to me what he did to Cece, right? And then I just, covered her
Oh,
face and
that breaks my heart just thinking about that.
just the way he nonchalantly spoke about it was crazy to me.
Yeah.
Many serial killers have hundreds of women wanting to marry them and who write them love letters. I heard that, what's his name? Who's getting a new trial?
Oh,
Peterson?
Scott Peterson.
Scott Peterson
Yeah.
gets hundreds of letters a week of women that want
Oh
him.
my gosh.
Well, I didn't really follow anything yet, but I did hear that his sister-in-law has brought to the table very
Well, he's
Compelling.
getting a new trial.
compelling evidence to prove him otherwise.
I still think he did it.
I
I
do
mean,
too.
come on, explain why he was leaving the country with all the money. He dyed his hair blonde, like just
Hmm.
like OJ. Somebody that's innocent doesn't get in a car and run.
Right.
You
Ted
know what I
Bundy
mean?
married in prison and had a baby. Think about that.
Yeah, he married a woman named Carol, and he had a little girl named Rose.
I wonder how old she is now.
Remember that teacher that had the kids with the
Yes.
student? She
Yeah.
passed away, but I mean, she didn't learn a lesson. She had 3 kids with him after that.
Who's that now?
The teacher, what was her name?
I forget.
Mary something. She
I
married the
forget.
student. Got pregnant from the student. She went to jail. Then she came out. She married him. She had 2 more kids.
Well, she's passed
Yeah.
away now.
Yeah, she passed
Mary
away.
Mary Lou Mary Lou something.
What did she
Hey,
pass? She was young. How did she pass away?
I believe it was cancer or something. Did you realize at the Oscars last night they did? You know how they do the tribute to
Hey,
everybody that
Jonathan.
passed.
Wait,
You
what'd
know
you
how
say?
they do that tribute to people that have passed that
Yes.
year. They
Yeah.
forgot Bob Saget.
They always forget somebody. It's
Yep,
so. I think the one year they forgot Farrah Fawcett.
that was terrible that they forgot him
Well, he
Oh
because
only
he won an
wow.
Oscar back in 1977 or something like that.
Oh,
wow.
I didn't know that.
Hmm.
I can't. So, did they remember Betty White?
Yeah, Betty White. Yeah. Did the funniest skit of them all was Wanda Sykes going through like the Hollywood Museum, right?
Hmm.
And she's making jokes, and it was just a really funny skit. But she walks by like this mask. It's funky looking, and she's like, "Hey, there's Harvey Weinstein." I was hysterical. It was so funny. And then when they came out and did the skits dressed as their favorite movie character, that was funny too. They were pretty good, the girls, the 3 hosts. Did you see Beyonce performing in Compton?
No.
Yeah, she performed on the tennis courts where Venus and the sister um first started because that was one of the movies Will Smith won for playing the father of Venus and Serena. And Beyonce, had the was nominated for the song.
Hmm.
So she performed in the tennis court of in Compton. It was pretty cool.
Oh wow, I would want to see that.
She didn't
I
win
did.
though. Billie Eilish and her brother won for the Bond movie.
Oh good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I really like her. Van Gogh used to drink absinthe. I didn't know that. That
Yeah,
would make sense.
it was banned back in when David Crowley was drinking it. It was banned. But now it's back in liquor stores. You could buy it again.
Hi, Jamie. Hey,
Oh wow.
Jonathan.
It was an opium based bit like today's methadone. LOL. Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
I
People are
know.
nuts today.
And they're all
So,
on
Do you
YouTube.
Samar, what did
think
you
they're
think about
nuts
the young
today,
boy? Who do you blame?
or we're just hearing more about it because of the internet, and we get everything thrown at us like right away.
I was just very shocked that the Crowley case didn't get as much attention as the Watts case did because it was before that. It was in 2015, and that was pretty. That was a pretty, like I said, it was gruesome and very controversial. Like because so many people had so many conspiracy theories on it.
Thank you, Remy. Have a good day.
Well, same with
Gotta
the
go to work.
Josh Powell and Susan Powell when she went missing, and he said he took his boys camping in the wintertime.
Hmm.
And then,
When she lied, the one is that the
well, of
one that
course,
lied?
but he must have he hit her body somewhere. I don't know. Did they ever find her body? I don't know.
Mm-mm.
I don't think they ever found her body. But then what he did to those little boys. was
Oh
awful.
yeah, that was terrible.
Did you ever see the one? It's on YouTube. You should watch it. About the couple that was selling their yacht to
Yes.
get their
Oh
son.
yes.
Yes.
Oh my
Oh, that
God.
was
I
heartbreaking.
was watching it again yesterday. I didn't know. I knew about the case because I seen it on Dateline a couple of years ago, but I didn't know how they killed him. I
Yes.
was
Oh,
hysterical
it's
crying
so.
yesterday. It
It's,
Oh, I
was.
know.
Can you imagine? They took the
No.
anchor and chained it to them and then threw it
together.
overboard and just waited for it to pull them down alive.
I think he
Yep.
got the death penalty.
Yeah,
The,
both of the guys got the death penalty. Um,
and
the
the
two
girl got
guys.
something.
The other guy got 20 years, and the girl got life.
Yeah. Well, that they deserve to get life, and they
Well,
never
because
found
the
the
girl
body.
with the baby was the only reason what soothed their mind. They didn't want to go. He was
Yeah,
trying to,
they
yeah.
saw. Yeah,
And then at the last minute, when they were going to pull out, she was like, "I can't go. The baby, it is
something
not
about the
gonna."
baby. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that's a
terrible.
very sad case.
Yeah, it was a very, very sad case. That was
And
horrible.
such a, they just look like such a happy couple. And
That was another case in Florida where the guy took a mother, her
Yes.
daughter, and
Hmm.
her daughter's friend out in a boat. And he said he was going to take them out for a boat ride, and he did the same thing. He tied them to a brick, and each one he threw overboard one at a time. Imagine the
Yep.
last one that he threw over.
Yes.
And the
smart.
next day, I guess he thought they wouldn't, resurface, but the next day their bodies surfaced, and oh, that's got to be a real horrible way to go. And especially, imagine the last one in the boat that he threw over. Oh, that's just awful.
No, that's like mob. That's like a mob hit, right? That's what the mob does. But they even have a clearer conscience to kill the people first. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know the show Siesta Keys, Samar, on
No.
MTV?
Mm-mm.
Oh, then you wouldn't know. But it's kind of like the OC or the other show, The Hills, kind of.
Okay, it's like that. No, I have never seen an episode.
I was just reading. It was so sad. One of the girls on there, she's young, but she wound up falling in love with one of the guys behind the scenes that, you know,
Uh-huh.
film guy or whatever. And they got engaged and stuff. They're around 30 now, so they're not young, you know what I mean? He's a lot older than her, but then she got pregnant. She was planning this big wedding. She moved to Los Angeles to be with him and all this stuff. I just read on Instagram that she lost a baby and had to give birth to stillborn. I was so heartbroken,
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that's
so
because she's
sad.
one of the characters is like the sweetest, most gentlest young girl there, and I was like, I swear to God, that's why I don't even like watching the news because it's always sad, man.
oh,
Yeah, I know. Mary Kay Letourneau. That's it. That was the name.
Yeah, that's the
wow.
teacher's name.
Yup.
He just died in 2020, right?
Of
I just
cancer,
I was
right?
reading up about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
died in 2020, but she was already divorced from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were divorced, yeah. Well, she like totally disowned her first set of children.
Oh, she had children before? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
she was married with children
I
when
knew
she
she was
Yeah.
married.
started having an affair
I
with
didn't know
him.
she had kids.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
very sad.
I don't know. I mean, at that age, what about a 14-year-old boy attracts you? It wasn't even like he was a good-looking young kid, you know?
I
true.
don't know.
I I don't know.
Like he don't even know how to do things. Like,
Oh.
I just
Well,
don't get it.
obviously he did know how to do something to.
Obviously not. He don't know how to friggin' pull out for sure.
Oh my
Kanye was
god.
banned from the awards, supposedly banned from televised award shows now.
Who
Well,
is?
Kanye?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I heard that. Well,
Well,
if they're
they
gonna ban
won't.
him,
They
they
won't
should ban
ban.
Will.
They won't ban Will Smith because he's an A-list celebrity.
Yep.
You just watch, because he's got all his A-list celebrity friends, and
Well,
they'll.
they only ban Kanye because he's a loose cannon, and the Kardashians. I would be afraid if I was him because he's a lunatic, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but fair is fair.
Oh yeah, I agree. He'll
You know
never
what I
get
mean?
banned.
If you're going to ban one, you got to ban the other one too.
But how does Jada expect not to be judged in Hollywood when you was sleeping with a whole nother man and saying like I have an open relationship? Will just gave me a whole pass to go out and bang some guy for 3 months, which was my son's best friend. But don't talk about me.
What?
Yeah.
What?
What's his name? Oh God Almighty, I can't think of anybody's name today. I'm having like a major brain fart.
I am learning all kinds of stuff from you today.
I'm just an
My gosh.
encyclopedia.
You
Phineas
are.
affair.
Seriously.
Look,
I know that, didn't he cheat on her too?
Who?
Will? I
Were
thought
they
he
both?
cheated on her
They
too.
were both cheating on each other.
Well, I mean, they had an open relationship or whatever.
Yeah,
But
they
still.
had an open marriage.
My
August
goodness.
Alsina. He was
Okay.
28. He was
28?
28 years old, and she met him from the Sun, and she started to talk to him as a friend. And then she started having an affair with him, and then she kind of told Will divorce is not in the cards. So that's when they came up with the open marriage.
Oh, wow.
It's so funny. Like everybody's got that video up today. Like
Yeah,
everybody.
So,
I know. I put it up, and next thing I know, so many people put it up because I
Yeah.
found it from TikTok.
Was it on TikTok too? I didn't go to TikTok.
Yeah, that's where I first learned of it.
But if you really watch the video, like before he got mad, he was laughing. He's laughing.
Yeah, he was laughing because I don't think Will Smith thought he meant it that way. And then he didn't even look over and see how much she rolled her eyes. So I think
Oh,
because
she doesn't look
then they panned back to Chris, she must have
mhm.
said something that triggered Will. I mean, like, I don't know. I just think, let's say, even if Chris Rock said the joke, but it's comedy and people are gonna joke. It may not be funny to some, maybe funny to others.
Mhm.
I still don't think he meant any dig towards disease or whatever it is that she had. It still did not warrant humiliating the man on national TV and yourself. I think he took away from Venus and all of them, the movie, the character played. Like he just ruined the
Yeah.
won
whole
though,
night.
didn't he? Did he not
He
win?
won, yeah. And in his apology, he apologized to everybody else but Chris Rock.
That was on purpose. That was his fu to Chris Rock. I was like, F you for what you said.
But the memes are hysterical. The best one was
But I didn't
everybody
even get
hates
the
Chris.
joke, to be
Yeah,
honest.
that was funny.
No, I took the joke as G.I. Jane was like, because it was Rotten Tomatoes. It was a terrible movie. It tanked. So
Wow.
I thought that's what he was making light of, like because of her hair and
Oh, really? Oh, because she
yeah,
shaved her head in the movie.
yeah, and that's the way I thought about it.
Oh, okay.
And that's the way everybody else did until somebody, like 10 minutes later, somebody brought her alopecia thing.
But I don't
And
think he got mad at until after she gave him that dirty look because he was laughing before that.
I was looking at all everybody's reactions. Somebody wrote, "How long till Chris Rock's at the red table?" Because you know she does that Facebook show,
Mm-hmm.
um, the red table. I was laughing so hard. I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. Because she does a red table with Will, and she's blatantly sitting there, and you could see. I swear to God, Carl, it's almost like the steam is coming out of his face, where she's telling him. This is during the episode, all about the affair with this guy and what it done for her and how it made her feel. And she needed to do this to understand that Will was right for her. But I mean, she's going into graphics about what she's like, how she fell in love with this other guy, what made her attracted to him. And it was crazy. And Will Smith is just sitting there. You could just see his face. He's steaming.
Well, do you blame
Because
him?
it's one thing to have that conversation, it's another to
It's
sit there and be
humiliating.
filmed while you're doing it.
Yeah, really, it's humiliating.
Yeah, it's so humiliating to him as a man, and then to televise it
It's
on your show.
emasculating, taking his masculinity away from him.
I can't stand that. Do you
But
know
then if
that?
he's who her?
Yeah, I can't stand that. I can't stomach her. You know that movie she was in, Bad Girls, or what it was?
I don't watch it. I don't think I've
It
ever
was
seen
a movie with her, Tiffany Haddish, Girls Night Out, or whatever it was.
it. I probably never saw it.
It was a good movie. It's a good comedy. You should watch it. But they said she was so difficult to deal with. She's like a diva and she's nasty. I heard she's very racist.
Oh, she's black though, isn't she?
Yeah, but she's like racist against white people. She
Oh,
just does
really?
not like them. Mm-mm.
Wow. Well, learn
You know,
something.
she used to date Tupac, right?
Yes, I did know that. I heard
Tupac
that
was her
somewhere.
first love.
Yes, I did hear that somewhere. I think I read
She
that.
also tells him that um
That because that was her first love. That she did.
yes.
I did see where that. I did read an article about that.
Hmm. I just don't like her. I don't.
But how long
Her
has she had this condition? Like, has it been a while?
I guess it's been a while, but supposedly she just came out with it within the last year or so.
Well, look, if she can pull off a bald head and
She's
look so
beautiful. There's
beautiful,
no denying that
God
she's
bless
beautiful.
her, because she looks fantastic. I
Right.
wish I would look good as she does with no hair.
She does not age.
No, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. Okay, girly, it's been almost 2 hours.
I know, I can't believe it. I just looked at
I
the time.
know
I'm like,
time
oh my
flies
God.
when you're having fun. I love that you come up. I have so much fun when you come up. You're so funny.
Well,
I
I
enjoy
guess we
it.
should brace ourselves for the next Weeble Wobble rant. I know
Yeah.
I'm getting it.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be one. I'm sure there'll be one. We had our
I'm getting
share of
some
trolls today,
I'm
but
getting some patty whack ass whackings today.
well, don't worry about it. I'll give you some padding to put on your butt.
I got your back, caller.
I got you too, babe.
All
You
right.
take care. Love ya.
Bye. Bye. Love you.
Oops.
Bye, chat.